Alrighty, this is Southwest Airlines and Ontario International Airport. That's what that is, okay? Having no business with regard to the zoning, with regard to the location of the airport, with regard to even the time of day, where the entity is maintaining flights, hovering, flying miles away in order to be over here at that elevation. And Southwest Airlines is doing so while City Hall is shown to be engaged in the pattern of conduct, not only by the stalking by Southwest and the entity, which is Ontario International Airport, under the fake sun. And this is as I walk over here while the people of the state, Metro 102 Apartments, Downtown Ontario Luxury Apartments, are maintaining activity, stalking in the path with their hazard lights on. They are crossing path and scrambling like roaches as the entity, again, anticipates. I'm going to pull up my phone. I'm going to document while they are stalking in the path, anticipating my arrival. You see the stalker in perfect alignment? Crowd, he's monitoring with a minor child. That's what he's doing. You see the demon with the headlights behind? These are demons that are engaging in psychopathic pacing along what is D Street, D as in dog. This is Paul Leon's prosecution. This is already complete. This is just showing there is no avenue for rebutting or contradicting what has been a surefire prosecution for Paul Leon to be prosecuted as my stalker and a co-conspirator of my murder. And the entity itself is prosecuting him. Exhibit A. This is P.O.C. This is that which is not published on the on the website. And Alaska Airlines maintains no flight into Honolulu or into any other state where they are over the 303 East B Street, Ontario City Hall. And this is where the entity is doing so, remember, because they're flying over the senior center, this building right here, while I'm at the library, which is on the opposite side of the senior center. The entity is clearly engaged in what is relevant positioning, very particular with regard to where I'm located. More indication that Paul Leon is a stalker. And everybody, including Alan D. Wapner, a stalker who is also aware of the ongoing deviation of the commercial airline planes who are in the city of Ontario gang stalking me. And they're going to be prosecuted as terrorists. And the entity is engaging in what is ongoing criminal activities showing a level of malice and impunity while in the course of this video engaging in stalking before the world, who are all watching how the gang stalking criminal system has been proven beyond a reasonable doubt on the internet and to a scientific degree. Okay, not Honolulu. There's no flights over the Ontario City Hall. There's no takeoff where that elevation is ongoing, where that public nuisance is going to occur. This is where the entity has the fake sun and is also doing so while I am showing you the fake sun that's still over me as I've captured into the evening, into the latter part of the afternoon. Remember my documentation in early March, where this entity excluded me. The Ontario City Hall that's gang stalking me excluded me from the City of Ontario Library. This is P.O.C. This is the pattern of conduct, and this is directly referring to the prosecution for Paul Leon. The mayor, that's actually a domestic terrorist. He's an enemy amongst us, and he has conspired my murder, an American citizen that has a right to not be targeted by a government official in the city. And he's enabling the airport, enabling the fire department, enabling the police department, funding this terrorism while he keeps my vagina under surveillance. All right, this is P.O.C. It is currently 12:58 p.m. And this is the entity that's maintaining the pattern of conduct in Fontana at the same time. How is it going to be over me in Fontana outside of the window at 2 o'clock in the afternoon over the Spring Street and Sierra, where I'm present at that same intersection at 8:35 in the morning? How? Because Paul Leon's a stalker. He's a demon. And this is a facilitating venue where criminal activity is underway. That's how you have that. Because in the natural environment, it's impossible. And it's also impossible that Florida, for example, will ever see what is the sun. The single exclusive light source that I'm showing doesn't go anywhere. It remains over me from start till end of the day, which is where Alaska Airlines and Southwest Airlines are stalking. This is P.O.C.